Hello, welcome to another video. My name is Jennifer, your Scentsy fragrance consultant, and today I'm gonna be sharing with you what I've been warming. I actually got a basket upgrade. I was organizing the office room area and I found this basket. My husband had actually gifted it to me with some like goodies inside a few years ago, and so I thought what better way than to use it for my empties. So here we are. So this is from the time I uploaded my last video. What was that? End of July, beginning of August, I think, up until now. I didn't really do a lot. I didn't really warm a lot this time. I don't know why, but we're just gonna go with it. I'll try to make this video quick, kind of just tell you where I warmed it if I remember. And yeah, so the first thing that I see that's not wax is these pods and very bright, very old clamshell. These were actually in my car. Still smells like very bright. These were actually in my car with one pod left inside, and so that's what I used in my car for a couple of weeks, and then I ended up switching them. I have Saguaro Desert Rain. I think I had a few cubes left from last time, so I just finished that. And that I finished off in the restroom. Blue Skies and Bergamot. This was a mixture between the restroom and my bedroom. Very clean, fresh. Then we have Pearlescent Coast. This I actually warmed in my bedroom as well and in the restroom. In the restroom, I typically go for fresh scents. So yeah. Then we have Quaint Country Rain. I also had maybe about a couple cubes left and I finished it off in my room. Then, we have Tahitian Twilight. We have 4 cubes left. I warmed this in the office room and then also my bedroom. I want to say like a bar that I was kind of hoarding. And I picked some up during a clearance or a flash sale. I can't recall, but it was one of the sales that we had recently. And so I picked some up. So I was like, I'm going to go through the bar that I've been hoarding. Mommy! So that's what I did. Then we have Fear Scared Purple from the Inside Out collection. This I think is probably my favorite one out of that collection. I still have 2 cubes left. I forgot about that one, to be honest with you. So I'll probably warm those 2 this week. Lemon Sugar and Sage. I really enjoyed this one. I had a couple of cubes left as well. I actually added this to my club just because it really grew on me. And it's just very clean citrus. I love it. Then Coconut Blossoms. I also warmed this in between the restroom and my room. And then we have Dream Big Princess. This was between the office and our room. And by our room, I mean my daughter. So I warmed this for her because she's into the princesses right now. Jade and Jasmine. I picked these up also during a sale recently. I picked up 6 of them because I really love this scent. I had it in my club, but I had to delete that club, so I lost it. So this bar, my sister had given it to me because she's also a consultant, and she gave me this bar. But now because I picked up 6 more, I ended up using the one that I had. And my husband really likes that scent as well. And so he recently went back to work. He works in a different city. So I sent him with, some wax bars so that he can warm in the room that he stays, that in the man camp is what they call it. So he has a warmer in there. He has his own restroom. So I told him, take your warmer, take your mini warmer. Here's some bars. I think I gave him like 5 or 6 wax bars that I know he'll like. And one of them was the Jade and Jasmine that I had picked up from one of the flash. I think it was a clearance update. I'm not sure. Anyways, Pink Pineapple and Sugar. I warmed that one here in the like open concept and then also in the office. I spend a lot of time in the office, obviously because I work from home, so I spend a lot of time in there. So I typically change the fragrance in there maybe every other day versus like the room, like my bedroom, because I just forget. By the time I get out of work, I forget. Then Isle of Clover. I had it in my club, but I removed it. I figured there was other fragrances that I liked more, so I just ended up removing it. I don't have any more bars of that left, I think. Jack's Obsession. I actually made some samples and then I warmed the bottom 3 in the office and it was nice. It's still kind of warm here where we live. I'm in Texas, so it's still kind of warm here. So I'm not quite there yet. It is getting a little bit more fresh, like more cool in the mornings and in the evenings. My daughter's over there. But yeah, it was nice to kind of, you know, give me a little like heads up, like this is the fragrances that we're gonna be, you know, into these next few weeks or these next couple of months. Yes. And then We're All Mad Here. Sorry, she's moving the table. We're All Mad Here. I warmed this here in the open concept. I love this scent. I'm so glad they brought it back for a limited time offer because love it. And then Keep On Blooming. I also warmed this throughout this open concept. I think this was more like last month. Not so much these recent couple of weeks. Rugged Mountain Rain. I still have a couple of cubes left. I'm probably gonna put this in the restroom. I'll probably put this in the restroom. Wasn't a big fan of that one, to be quite honest with you. Apple Spice Season. I made some samples of this because this is part of the fall winter catalog this year. It came back, so I had a bar, so I made some samples, and then I think I had like 3 cubes left, and I warmed it here in the open concept, and it went for like a couple of days, and that was only like 3 cubes that I split into 2 warmers here, so pretty good performer. Island Bloom. I added this one to my club because I think this was my favorite from the spring summer releases. So that one I warmed in the office. I think, sorry, be careful. I think I warmed Island Bloom mainly in the office, if I remember correctly. Luck of the Rainbow, another one of my favorites. I warmed this in between the office and my bedroom just because I love it so much. Love it, love it, love it. Huckleberry Sage. This was also another one that I had lost when I deleted my old club, and I had 3 bars left that I was also hoarding. I picked 6 up in a clearance update that we had. Clearance update? I'm sure it was a clearance update. And so I warmed through one of them. So I'm gonna try to get through the older ones that I have. Aladdin 3 Wishes. This is really good. I also think this reminds me of Berry Bright because I've heard a lot of people say that. Not Berry Bright. Berry Bright or Blueberry Rush. One or the other. This is their sibling. So good. Also added this to my club. Last but not least, Pacific Mist. I warmed this actually throughout the whole open concept. I changed this wax yesterday and it's still going pretty good today. So I'll probably switch it out tomorrow. But it was a full bar and I split it amongst 3 full-size warmers that we have here in the open concept. Probably gonna add a 4th one at some point because, you know, that's just what I do. Alrighty, so that's all that I warmed for these last few weeks. Again, I feel like I didn't really do much damage in the wax department, but I feel like I still did pretty good. But yeah, I think I'm officially now warming. Sorry that you're moving. I think I'm officially now gonna start warming more of the fall fragrances because I feel like now it's like we're officially there now. So yes. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.